gonna be like, it doesn't lead anywhere to say that. Like, we're not gonna get anywhere if you're just gonna contest the whole mind. Or
yeah.
Evidence for the world.
On yogurt, and I've been putting those bacteria in the yogurt, so I feel way better now. It's really good. Also, kefir, I think it's called. You can do that as well. Yeah, that bacteria you mentioned is very important for.
You guys believe in pure bullshit. You have no evidence for the world being flat. Okay. You guys need to wake up. Yeah, you don't have no evidence.
None at all. Like zero.
Zero. Nothing.
Then why did people think it was flat before the globe? What evidence did they have?
Well, no, they thought they had evidence, but it's going to be the case that like just perception can be deceived.
They only thought yeah. So what? So can the mind.
But that's going to be like, it doesn't lead anywhere to say that. Like, we're not going to get anywhere if you're just going to contest the whole mind. All I'm saying is just going to be there's multiple evidence to show.
Your choices are perception of the senses or the mind. You have two choices. Both are flawed. Dude. So what?
There's objective ways of knowing if the world is going to be flat, or is not going to be.
We know that.
Is flat or not. And we know it because the NASA, there's multiple pictures.
NASA's an objective method?
NASA uses subjective. Yeah, NASA. Okay. That's not what I said. I never said NASA's the objective method.
I got pictures of Bigfoot. That's objective proof of That's objective proof of Bigfoot, right? Pictures of Bigfoot.
Yeah, no, that's just not going to be the same because, like,
why not? What's the difference? All of this
again, source matters.
So your subjective evaluation. Stop talking. So your subjective evaluation.
You're strong my point.
No, I'm trying to drill down your logic that you have something objective.
You're not drilling down anything about what I believe in. You're literally just saying, I know what your logic is.
What you believe in. Oh yeah, what you believe in is objective.
I believe it. Okay.
Certainly, your subjective belief is certainly objective. Right.
Listen, there's objective metrics of determining if something is going to be the way it is, right?
Give us some. Give us some measuring devices. Give us some.
We don't even need to do that anymore because NASA's out there, and well, guess what? What NASA has? They have pictures of Earth from outer space.
Yeah. How do you know that? How do you know that?
Because NASA went to outer space. What do you mean?
How do you know that?
There's multiple videos that show they've been to outer space. Dude, there's evidence.
That's circular logic.
That's not circular. Okay, you just don't know how things work, dude.
Yeah, you're not listening. So we have pictures of outer space because we have pictures from outer space. That's your statement.
Okay. No, that's not my statement.
How do you know they're pictures of the Earth? How do you know they're pictures of the Earth?
I told
Why are you interrupting me again? That's 2 times in a row. You're going to start getting muted.
Strawmanning me.
No, I'm asking you a question. How can I strawman you by asking a question?
Dude.
How can I strawman you by asking a question?
It's a rhetorical question, dude.
So how do you know that the pictures they claim to be from outer space actually are?
Because, again, what I'm saying is just going to be there's pictures. They're not just saying it's going to be from outer space.
I said, how do you know they are? And then you said because
Stop cutting me off, boy. Stop cutting me off. Okay.
Yeah, so, no, because you just did what you said you didn't do.
You're strawmanning my points. You're strawmanning my points.
No, I'm not, dude.
Because you're scared. You're actually scared.
Your gimmicks aren't going to work, dude. And you're going on mute, dude, unless you stop.
Okay, because you're scared. Good to know. Okay,
it's really simple. I said, how do you know they're pictures from outer space? And you said, because they have pictures from outer space. That's circular
logic. They took the picture from outer space.
How do you know that?
The way I know is from outer space is because this.
How do you know
that? Again, the way I know that is because there's multiple videos. Like, buddy, asking me how do I know that for everything? Holy shit, I'm about to lose it.
I want you to method that you know that they are pictures from outer space. You said it's objective. Let's hear it.
There's multiple external sources that prove NASA has been to outer space with cameras. So I don't need to do this whole thing. And what if they're lying when I know for a fact they've been to outer space?
Let me ask you this. I'm just going
to be the case that.
Do you think the moon landing happened?
There's pictures of the moon landing.
You're about to get muted, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Okay? I'm about to get muted because you know what I'm saying is true.
No, because you are not. You're not engaging. You're not addressing anything. You're monologuing. Okay. You're not going to be allowed to monologue. Okay.
He ran away. That's what he wanted to do. Was come in here, monologue, use his debate tactical bullshit, talking over.
Yeah, apparently repeating someone back to themselves verbatim is straw manning.
I was going to ask him if he believed the moon landing was real, which is not.
Yeah, obviously did.
I don't have any evidence, but like the government and like NASA tells us we live on a globe.
Oh yeah. Let me give you a source. Let me give you a source from NASA.gov, if that's the source that you trust.
I don't know. I'm a truck driver, and I'm pretty sure like the Earth isn't flat. Like I drive the Earth, you know.
Gosh, I mean,
what makes you say the Earth isn't flat, though?
I know. I mean, that's just really weird that truck driving proves globe. I mean, this is new. I'm going to have to add that to my long scroll of coping mechanisms.
Well, I've driven across the entire world. Like, if I'm being honest. And
how did you get across the water? How did you get across the water with your truck?
I took a boat.
You put your truck on a ferry?
No, not a ferry, a cargo ship. It's kind of a little bit different.
You put your truck on a cargo ship. And then at what point in this journey did you see a curve?
Whole entire journey.
Have you had your eyes checked recently?
No.
In your yellow pages, look under optometrists.
We don't see curves with our eyes because our vision is flawed, though. Like, you understand that, right?
You just told me that you did see it, so now you're changing your claim. You just told me you saw it, so now you're saying you can't see it.
No, yeah, you can't see it. You're right. You can't see it.
All right, so you're conceding your original point.
You're on the road.
Can you see
make sure that none of us are on the road while this guy's flawed eyes are driving his truck. That's pretty scary, dude.
I know. I don't want to be anywhere near. I know.
If you look up in the sky, though, can you see Saturn?
No, we're going to look in the sky. Okay, so we've conceded point 1 and point 2 that you can't see it and you can see it, and now we're going to look up in the sky.
The Earth is flat. Is space flat?
Let's go back to NASA.gov, your favorite source, claim 1.
Don't dodge my question. Is space
No, I'm not dodging. You're on like claim 6 or 7. I'm back on claim 1 that NASA tells you what the world is. So do you see that at 17 minutes past the hour, Robert Simon, aka Mr. Blue Marble? So he tells you there in that article that he has created that image of the globe for you to match your expectations of what the Earth looks like from space. So it's a common misconception that some of these images of the globe that you see are like snapshots of the Earth, that somebody went up there and took a picture. But if you look at your allegedly verifiable, wonderful source, NASA, you'll find out that that's not what they do. Says that right there. Put a screenshot from that link that includes the source there in the upper right, nasa.gov. He says, we wrapped the flat map around a ball. So he took flat images and wrapped them around the ball on the computer to make your CGI image of the globe. My part was integrating the surface, clouds, and oceans to match people's expectations of how the Earth looks from space. That ball became the famous blue marble. So NASA.gov right there is telling you your globe is created on a computer screen. What do you think about that?
Okay, but
sir,
it's not the only people that have taken pictures of the Earth. Like, do you trust Elon Musk? SpaceX?
Why would I trust him?
Okay, well, do you trust any other country that has sent anything to space?
Oh, okay, so if we're going to talk about images from space, yeah, I mean, we can show you wildly inconsistent images from space, some that show curvature, some that don't. Some of the ones that show curvature are widely varying in terms of the degree of curvature in relation to the, size of the continents, the position of the continents, and so on. But it's not necessary to rely on unverifiable images that you couldn't possibly recreate for yourself. The reason why it's unnecessary to rely on these inconsistent and unreliable and unverifiable images is because you could just test for the curvature yourself on the ground. Would you like to know how to do that?
Yeah, how do you test for the curvature on the ground?
Yeah, Yeah. So the way you test for the curvature on the ground is that you realize that if we lived, you examine the claim that is given by all the agencies that you just named. So the claim that they give and the official geometry of this sphere, which is a sphere with a radius of 3,959 miles, means that we could measure the drop over distance at a given rate, which I'm showing you in the chart there at 22 minutes after the hour. If you're interested in the calculations used to derive these figures, I could give them to you. Or you could just Google Earth Curve Calculator, which is the standard calculator used. There's several different ones, but any one you pick is going to give you the same result. Because if we were on this sphere, then you would be seeing this curve in reality. The way you would be observing it is by objects being obscured from your view at these given distances. So depending on how far away you were, things would be hidden around more curvature. So at 10 feet, like it tells you there, the drop below the horizon due to the Earth's supposed curvature would be 66 feet. At 20 feet, it'd be 266 feet. At 30 feet, 600 feet, and so on. But we routinely see objects. We routinely see objects that would not be seen if we were on a sphere.
Okay, I get that, but
Right.
So what happens if you get walked too far on the flat Earth?
Yeah, okay. Well, you go ahead and start walking. You can make a bunch of PB&Js and let us know. You are obviously going to get to the ocean, so you're going to have to buy a yacht.
So you could fly.
Then you're going to get you could fly, but you can't freely travel past the 60th parallel in the ocean. So whether you are on a plane or a ship, it is not authorized for you to travel past the 60th parallel. So, we're told things about what's down there. You could take a carefully controlled, pre-authorized, defined trips down there if you want, but you can't just wander around and try to figure out what it is. But nonetheless, why does that even matter to you when I just told you your globe's destroyed? I mean, you don't even live on a globe. So, that's an interesting question. Usually people start speculating about that after they've already figured out, it's conclusively not a globe. So you're telling me what I just gave you, this chart here, has already convinced you that you don't live on a globe and you're already ready to go exploring the Southern Ocean?
No, I believe we live on a globe.
What makes you think that?
Satellite images taken from NASA and other countries. Elon Musk has taken pictures.
You could post some of the. Can you post your convincing
theory on the pictures are edited and the Earth is actually flat is just flawed. If you've ever tried to take a picture of something very far away or something very massive, it's obviously going to look flat. That's just how camera lenses are created.
Measurements say different. Miriam, just debunked it for you. It's debunked.
Chart here has already convinced you that you don't live on a globe and you're already ready to go exploring the Southern Ocean?
No, I believe we live on a globe.
What makes you think that?
Satellite images taken from NASA and other countries. Elon Musk has taken pictures.
You could post some of the. Can you post your convincing
theory on the pictures are edited and the Earth is actually flat is just flawed. If you've ever tried to take a picture of something very far away or something very massive, it's obviously going to look flat. That's just how camera lenses are created.
Measurements say different. Miriam, just debunked it for you. It's debunked. Those pictures are debunked. Why would you put more? Why would you put more value in images that a stranger shows you over your own direct experience of reality?
Go take your own photos then. It's $250,000 to go to space, bro. It's not really that expensive.
No, it's not. No, you don't. They don't go to space. They go about as high as what they say the Kármán line is, about 100 kilometers. That's not space. It's a joke. That's a joke. It's not even low Earth orbit. And that's not what you did. You just saw a picture that a stranger told you, heard the story that went along with it, and go, yeah, that's cool, I believe it. Meanwhile, that imagery has been debunked for you, and you just brushed straight past it. You put more stock in images that strangers show you than what you could go out and verify and confirm for yourself in reality. You don't have to rely on them to tell you what reality is. You can just go out into reality and directly experience it. Let them prove their shit to you. You don't have to trust them. Why should you trust them? Let them prove their shit. They haven't proven nothing to you. Showing you imagery with a cool story behind it isn't proof of anything. When there's plenty of people have a cool story and photos of Bigfoot. Do you believe them? Sorry, Mary. Continue. I'll shut up.
Oh, no, I mean, it's always good to try to say it a different way. I mean, I just said how, yeah, like you said, I mean, it just debunked it, and he's right back to, like, reset the start. Like, yep, we're just going to look at pictures from space. I mean, like, what makes you think that, I guess I would say, like, post the picture that image that actually convinces you, but that doesn't really answer the question I asked you, which is, what about these inconsistencies? I mean, you already have people who have posted images that if you're going to go for pictures from space, I mean, I already gave you Robert Simon, image from space made on the computer screen. Hair Tickets, a shoe hypothesis gave you the Chinese space image, flat horizon. I mean, I can give you Felix Baumgartner. I can give you the Blue Origin astronaut, like T-Dub says. They're not saying they're seeing any curvature up there. So I know you want that to be true. I know you wish it were true. It's just not true. So your pictures from space are not a legitimate argument. And the fact that we have these on-the-ground measurements that you could also replicate yourself. I mean, if you want to debunk any of these long distance observations, feel free, but they haven't been legitimately debunked so far. So your fantasy outer space pictures are not going to convince us when we can easily go out and test it on the ground without spending whatever you said. I think you said $250,000. Like, it's so unnecessary and such a waste of money when you can just go make a long distance observation at an ocean or large lake.
Why don't you just prove us wrong, though? Take the 250.
Because it's not necessary. And I just told you these, like, for example, there it is. Blue Origin astronaut says Jeff Bezos' flight didn't go high enough. She thought she was going to see the world, but we weren't quite high enough. They aren't seeing the curve when they go up there. They aren't seeing it. Seeing a flat horizon, just like Felix Baumgartner, next image, 127,000 feet outside the cockpit, even though he, in the same video with Red Bull Jump, RIP, Felix Baumgartner recently left his body on this earth, has died. But when he did this jump, he had some fisheye lens footage that showed some ridiculous amount of curvature at the ground level, completely unrealistic nonsense. But then, whether accidentally or on purpose, he through his cockpit window, you can see that the horizon's totally flat. So you guys can imagine your globe all you want. It's just that you don't have any proof of it. So
I'm not a glober.
yeah, I don't know who we were talking to before, T-Dub. I can't even remember. Is that guy gone?
I don't believe in the globe or the flat Earth. Both of them are retarded.
I think we lost our other guy. He disappeared somewhere.
I'm pretty sure he's there, but he's a little busy.
Who was that? Who were we talking to just now?
Like
the pictures
like
from
just
Space
a few
Guy.
seconds ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know who that was. I thought you were talking about the other guy before him.
Are you the pictures from Space Guy, Sigma?
No.
I didn't think so. I don't know where that guy went. So, Sigma, what are you saying? You're not taking a position, globe or flat?
No, banana shaped. It only makes sense.
Oh my god.
Can you disprove my theory?
It's not even worth disproving.
No, well, Glober said that about flat Earth.
We don't live on a banana. There.
How do you know that? We all come from monkeys, and what do they eat predominantly?
Oh my gosh.
Bananas. So it only makes sense that we would be on the same Earth that we came from.
Is this the best you globe guys got now, Mr. Banana Monkey Guy?
Listen, I take
Should I be
offense
the
to you
villain
calling me a
again?
Glober.
I don't know, Dylan. He's making you look good. I mean,
Yeah. It's
Take
okay.
offense
I
to
don't
you
need to be
calling
the
me a
villain.
Glober, man. That's not very nice. I don't assume things about your freaking system, so don't assume things about mine, alright?
Why are you talking so low though?
Oh, I'm working on something. That's why I'm awfully concentrated right now.
Yeah, you can speak up a little bit. That'd be cool.
Am I way too low? What's going on?
Yeah, that's a little better
that's
now.
better.
Yeah.
Now we'd be able to hear you laugh even better.
LARP even better. I appreciate that.
Do you guys have a dog?
No.
Does anyone have a dog in here? No?
Yeah, Toby Dog. Yeah, I know. We come from monkeys. I mean, yeah, it's like, come on. Yeah, you don't have any proof of that either. I mean, it's not the main. It's not the main. It's not the main topic of this chat, but that's like completely
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking in general.
scientifically
Does
not
anyone have a dog?
proven nonsense speculation. But yeah, Sigma Freud. It's sad that you can't make a decision about the globe because that kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, you should be able to, if you're able to discard the globe, if you're able to discard the globe in favor of your banana, then like, why not just discard your banana too?
Why would I discard my banana?
Because it's a joke. It's a joke. It's like a child's view of the world. I mean, why not just accept the world the way it really is?
Why would I do that? I feel comfort in my banana theory. Why should I feel any difference to your theory? Your theory gives me discomfort. I
don't have any theories. I don't have any theories.
Or your proof, right? It fills me with discomfort. I don't like it. Same thing with Globe. I don't like it. The banana gives me comfort. Ergo, I'm a banana man.
Okay, so you prefer to maintain your childish mindset. I mean, I'm not here to stop you. It's not against the law.
I know. That's why I do it, because it gives me comfort. Unlike your globe, or both globe and flat theories, right?
And seeing lighthouses, islands, so on and so forth, city skylines that you shouldn't be seeing, land masses of any sort, then I can understand how you'd want to wait and make sure that you could confirm this for yourself. But, I guess going along with Morvis's comment, what is it that makes you think that you live on a globe?
Okay, so the argument is I should believe people that have existed and, try to create their own calculations versus the, plethora of other scientific observations that claim the opposite. If I'm just going to be someone who has never made their own calculations, who do you think I should trust?
Well, I didn't say that you should believe me, and I'm not creating my own calculations. I just explained to you that I'm using the mainstream math. The reference I gave you is University of Washington. If you have a problem with them, you're welcome to write them a letter of complaint and tell them that their math is
Wait,
off.
you said this was
and
your
explain
photograph.
in
I'm sorry.
detail. Yeah, that's just a demonstration for you because you asked me for a photo, so I was trying to give you what you want. I'm telling you my firsthand observation and eyewitness testimony is that I've seen this site for myself on multiple occasions. The only reason I put that image up there is because I don't know you, so I can't invite you to go meet me there at the shore to see it for yourself. But
No, I get it. So, but what you're asking me to do,
He took this image, so it's a demonstration of my eyewitness testimony, which no, I don't expect you to believe. But if you're going to believe these so-called experts that you claim that you have trust in, then I would expect you to show me how they and where they have measured the curvature. Jimity, where have these so-called experts measured the curvature? Please demonstrate.
So I believe they've measured the curvature for like the vast 400 years. They've given plenty of photographic evidence that has proven their own math, and they've gone up into space and taken different photographs to prove the curvature of the Earth. They have done this for millennia, beyond people who have gone out and tried to take their own photographs within the last 10 to 15 years. It's really hard to try to accept any sort of other belief when there's like this really huge momentum from historical scientific graphs, scientific photographs.
So
what here's what I'm asking. Can you give me?
Where do I begin? Nope.
Can you give me?
Okay, go ahead and ask it. I have a good memory. I can remember all your 5 or 6 other claims. Go ahead and ask the question.
So aside from just giving your specific photographs, can you give me at least some sort of scientific authority that also believes the evidence that you're claiming?
Okay, so we'll start back at the beginning of your statement. So you're saying that that basically the way you explained it made it sound like you believe that images are measurements, because that's what you said. You said pictures from space.
No, I was just accepting what you thought as evidence.
No, because I told you, I was just humoring. You asked me for an image and I gave it to you because I think it's easier for you to look at something than just to listen to my eyewitness testimony that disproves the geometry of a sphere. Your best evidence.
Eyewitness. Gotcha.
Nope, you don't. No, I just told you multiple times that you could go and make your own observations.
No, what I'm trying to say is I can't. That's what I'm trying to say.
You can't get to a large body of water. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
He's in a category error.
No, what I'm trying to say is that if I'm believing 2 people that are saying 2 different things, there's an overwhelming amount of evidence that's counteracting your evidence.
Yeah, so give me one piece. Please, Jiminy, just give me one piece of this overwhelming evidence, please. I beg you. Anything. I've just given you a whole bunch of stuff.
Want me to give you?
You told me pictures from space. Yeah, that's. I mean, if that's your best evidence, a picture from space, give it to me. Where's your best one?
Okay, there you go.
Computer graphic image. That's what you're going to give?
No, I just gave you an image. It's the same thing you gave me. That's it.
You know, there's a difference between an image and a photograph, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not the same.
explain the
Yeah,
difference.
okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
yeah, hold on. Before you go down that road here, yeah, it is not the same because I just told you that that this is just a representation of the real world observation and test that I've done myself.
But
Whereas
that's the only evidence you've shown me. That's it.
when did you fly out into the fantasy realm of outer space and observe this? Tell me what
I
day.
get that I haven't done that. What I'm trying to say is, if I'm given evidence, the overwhelming amount of evidence has been from people who say it's a globe. The overwhelming amount of evidence. But the counter argument is that there have been people that have gone out and taken their own photographs and tried to prove their own artifacts.
Bluffing, dude. You're talking a big
But
game, and you're not.
if I'm going to look for specifically photographic evidence, why should I believe one person out of the last 400 years?
Bro, you say there's this overwhelming amount of evidence. Where is it?
I've given the same
because I haven't seen it.
evidence.
That's why I'm a flat earther, bro. Because reality says it's not curving, and people like you say that
the reality says it is curving.
That it is curving.
And you're saying that it's not curving.
No. Reality shows
the reality
us that it's
is
not
showing
curving.
that it's curving, and you're saying
not that I've seen. I go out into reality and I don't see or measure any curvature.
You go out into reality, and so your reality is your own perspective. That's what you're saying, right? You have to understand it from my perspective. I don't have your perspective. I have the perspective of everything
we have the same.
That's been
we have the same experience of Earth, bro.
Okay, I think a better argument for y'all would be, why do I trust?
No, I think a better argument for you would be to present this overwhelming amount of evidence for the Earth curving, bro.
All I'm doing is giving the same amount of evidence you've given me. That's all I'm doing.
No. Give this overwhelming amount of evidence. Where is it?
I've given the same.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see
that
it,
you've
bro.
given me. The only thing you need is what you gave me, right?
Let's see the overwhelming amount of evidence.
I just gave it to you, man. That's all you need.
What are you talking about?
He's got Armstrong on a flat screen. That's what he's got.
The difference between where he says he just showed it after he showed nothing, so he never has to show anything because he can just say, "I already did it," after not doing it.
No, the only thing I'm doing is providing the same amount of evidence. That's all I'm doing.
Hold on, brother. This is where you're fucking up. The sum of evidence is irrelevant. Okay, the sum. You can have 1,000,000 trillion confirmations, and it don't fucking mean nothing. And I'll show you. Really
That's
simple.
how you're wrong.
Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you how. People used to think there were only white swans in the world, and the theory was all swans are white.
Oh my god! You're not
What they did was go look for white swans, and they got shitloads of confirmations forever and ever and ever. And then someone sailed to Australia, and they found one black swan, and it falsified the entire fucking theory. So what you're saying is nonsense. It goes against the scientific principle.
Can someone else argue? I'm sorry.
It goes against the scientific principle of falsification as laid out by Karl Popper at the beginning of the fucking 20th century.
All right,
so shut your pie hole. You don't know what you're talking about.
There are not claims that can't be disproven. Obviously, there are claims that can be disproven. What I'm trying to say is if I'm looking for claims for a specific evidence that there is a globe or a flat Earth, there's an overwhelming amount of evidence that we live on a globe.
Show it.
Yeah, that's a claim.
You're just saying that.
You want me to here's the other
thing. Here's another
picture. I'm sorry.
Dude.
I'll give you another picture.
But here's the other thing, dude. You've never looked for any flat Earth evidence, so you don't know what's out there or not, do you?
I've never looked for flat Earth evidence, so
that's right. You don't know what's out there, do you? I got more flat Earth evidence than Glob evidence. Want to hear it?
If there
9 billion people experienced, 9 billion people experienced the Earth is flat and motionless. 27 people said they saw it as a ball.
9 billion people.
9 billion people observed the Earth is flat and motionless.
9 billion people observe the Earth as
the population of the world observes the Earth as flat and motionless. Correct. There's a handful of people that say that's not the case. 27 people claim to have seen the Earth as a ball with their own two eyes. A small subsection said they think they orbited the Earth, but they didn't see. Why are you interrupting me, dude? I'm not done. So a smaller subset of people, 600, say they orbited the Earth, but they didn't see the Earth as a ball because they can only see 3% of the Earth. Everybody else, other than those people, experienced the Earth as flat and motionless. So if you want to go with the sum of the evidence, the empirical evidence says the Earth is flat and motionless by the sum of it. Okay? Stop making stupid childlike arguments.
All right. Is there anyone who actually believes this? I'm really curious. Is there actually anyone who
believes this? No, no one in here believes the Earth is flat. Not a single person. We know it from experience, just like you.
I guarantee you said
Jimmy,
9 billion people.
I guarantee, Jimmy,
that's a
you yourself.
Claim.
I guarantee you yourself have made. Listen, brother. I guarantee you can
talk over me. I'm asking you
I guarantee that you
want.
Listen,
me
you
to
said
believe it or
you
not?
really believe this, bro.
No.
You asked me a question. I'm answering it. Listen, you asked me a question. I'm answering it, right? You said, do you really believe this? Because I just want to know. We don't believe it. It's not a belief. You have the belief. We all experience the Earth is flat and motionless. It isn't in here on the screen. It's not in a fucking book. It's outside in the world. It's how we all experience the world. Everybody, every human being, period.
Okay, so we're just saying like random ass claims? I don't understand.
Oh, random ass claims? Okay, where did you see the curve from?
No, you said 9 billion people believe the Earth is flat.
No, I said experience the Earth is flat.
Experience it. Yeah, you didn't listen. Open your ears, boy.
Yeah. You're the one that keeps bringing up beliefs on him.
Okay, 9 billion people experience the Earth is flat.
Yes.
Explain what you mean.
Okay, that's how they see it. That's how they perceive it with the senses. They experience it that way.
Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean they experience? So that they've gone to a survey and said, do you perceive the world as flat? Yes. Like, where's the survey that asked them that?
He's forgotten.
Yeah. So no one goes out in the world and goes, hey, I walk out my front door. Man, that looks like a big fucking ball. No one's ever done that.
That's what you just said, dude. What?
No one walks out the door and says it's a big fucking ball. And because they don't say it's a big fucking ball,
flat Earth.
Don't try to play gaslighting bullshit with us, dude. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. We're better than you.
I'm trying to understand what you mean.
Then listen closely. No one's gonna walk out of their house and say, I observed the ball. No one. But people can walk out of their house and say, man, that looks flat. They can climb a mountain, they can fly a plane, they can do whatever. They can sail on the ship, they can go to the beach. It's all flat. Now, of course, there's topography. But on the whole, the vertical to horizontal scale, the Earth is flat. Okay? That's how everyone experiences it.
So
it's not
I walk out my door and I don't see any sort of hills or water that's changing or anything.
No one said hills. I just covered the topology. Stop being a fucking disingenuous cunt.
What the fuck? You just said it's flat.
He understands. What? He understands.
Did I say topography?
He's been doing this deliberately.
What did I say topography? What did that mean? When I said topography, does that entail hills?
Topography includes a curved
entails hills, right?
Horizon, yes.
Entails hills?
What?
Topography.
Does topography entails hills? I don't know where you got.
Can you walk out your door and see a flat Earth? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Dude, show us a map.
So you don't see any mountains, any sort of hills, any sort of curvature.
Okay, I already covered the topography, so stop with your specious argument.
So you said words, but you're saying specifically you can walk out your door and see a flat Earth.
Flat, I don't mean flat in the abstract fucking geometric sense.
That's exactly what you're saying, dude.
No, you're not. You can't tell me what I'm saying.
Yes, it is. That's
because no, it isn't. You're good try though. I covered topography.
Okay, convince me then that's not what you're saying.
Did I say it was flat with topography? Yes or no?
Time out.
No, there's no time out.
Yes.
Did I say it was flat with topography? Yes or no?
You said flat, absolutely.
But no, you're a liar. Kick rocks.
Okay. No, hold on. Wait, don't boot him yet. No. Let's, for the audience sake. So either there's equivocation going or there is context, because we already know in English language that one word can mean multiple things, right? So when we're talking about the earth being level, like sea level is a horizontal line. That topography is judged based off of. So the height of this mountain, the height of this, the height of this, that is the height off of this level line that is horizontal, parallel with the plane of the earth.
You actually think the earth is flat? Is this a joke, Rome? Or you actually believe this?
Did you hear what he said, or did you just blow right by that?
Oh, I just got here. I did hear.
Oh, then
You just got here. Well, you just missed the whole spiel about it. It's not a belief. It's observed and experienced, measured and used as that. It's not a belief. You observe the Earth as flat.
It's crazy that I said what I said and what can follow on audio for YouTube after it was all said.
Right.
And they don't. Do you realize? Maybe I don't. Someone has to realize that was just the craziest shit that ever happened.
I've lived it. I've done high altitude skydives. I've seen the curvature of the Earth.
Okay, where do we have to go to see it? Where do we have to go to see it then?
Dude, you guys just never stop, do you, with your bullshit?
28,000 feet.
Where do we have to go?
Not even 128,000 feet, genius.
You can see
it. Says 28,000.
No, you can't.
You can.
Not even 128,000. Remember Felix Baumgartner, that douchebag that just died? Do you remember that guy that just died?
Who?
Felix Baumgartner. He did a 128,000 foot jump from out of a balloon.
Did he die?
Remember him? Do you remember him?
Did he? Yeah. Did he die?
He died recently. Yeah, he died like 3 days ago in like a.
Oh shit!
What was it? A paragliding accident? Yeah, paragliding.
Oh yeah, 70. Oh, that was only like 2 weeks ago. Fuck.
Must be him.
I didn't.
Yeah.
The heliocentric model details the Earth radius.
Yeah, I know what he did. I didn't know he died.
9 miles.
Okay, so to the point.
Focused. Yeah. Go ahead, Elijah.
No, to India, I'm saying is a lot of the point. Go ahead and deal.
Yeah, I'm just saying not even 128,000 feet. So I doubt you jumped from that high. So you didn't see no.
No, I didn't say 100. I said 28,000.
Yeah,
100.
It's nowhere near high enough. You gotta remember they say the ball's 8,000 miles in. Think about it Think about what you're saying for a second. You're 28,000 feet above an 8,000 mile diameter ball, and you think you've seen curve.
You can see the curvature.
You're higher than fuck, bro.
Yeah. You can.
How many feet is 8,000 miles? You're 28,000 feet above that.
Dude, your own priests tell you that it's not possible at that height. And yet you're trying to tell us that it is. You not see? I'm trying to help you. Or the Earth is derived from a 3,959 mile radius. They consider R.
Oh yeah, to get into the stratosphere where your shit is 39,000.
If you're seeing distances beyond that, and that is not true.
Yeah, you can look around. There's windows in the plane.
If you're seeing distances beyond what should, that's the thing too, right? Your model, and it's not even a model. Your model claims you should only be able to see so far because of the curve of the Earth. But if you can see beyond distances past that, wouldn't you agree? And obviously, it's not that size.
Yeah, there's a live stream from the ISS.
All right, I rest my case.
It's about 250 miles above. Pretty dark right now.
250 miles? That's well beyond 28,000 feet, right?
Oh no, I'm talking about the ISS, the live stream from the ISS.
28,000 feet isn't even 5 miles.
Yeah, so
you can't skydive from that. Well,
yeah, so
how was Felix
Paul Larson? Listen, Paul Larson, planetarium director, said that, and so did Neil deGrasse Tyson, says disingenuous that they're showing a curved horizon because at that height, at 3%, and at 250 miles, you would see 3% of the Earth. The horizon would look flat, is what he said at a Eratosthenes lecture on YouTube. So it's not just what he said, but mathematically it checks out. So I don't know what you thought.
Jumped from what was it from?
Not he jumped from. You changed
28,000.
You changed the conversation from that because the guy just now was talking about Felix Baumgartner, but you were saying no, the ISS. Well, now
sorry,
I'm talking.
yeah. No, I was just talking out loud. My bad.
Right, so now I'm talking about the ISS with you, and now you can't seem to follow your own point. You're just sticking him with.
Oh no, all I was saying was that like
it doesn't matter what you were saying. The point though, are you just not gonna address it at all?
Address what?
He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening.
What I just said. Yeah, he wasn't listening.
Sorry, I'm reading at the same time. My brain isn't very good at holding.
He can't multitask. At least he admits
yeah,
it.
I'm autistic. I'm fucked up. Like.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Sorry, dog, I'm still just blown away that Felix Baumgartner just died recently. I didn't know he died.
That's obnoxious.
Okay, Matrix. Well, how about this? How about you just keep the camera on? Why don't you show the next picture, Indio, where the thing's gone because it went over the horizon, but it went over the curve. Why don't you show the next picture?
Why are you still seeing the small one, Rob? You forget about that. You just don't want to look at the small one.
Why can't you see all of it?
You can see all of the little one. What's the problem?
Where? If you think that little obscure picture of anything, it's ultra low definition. And what the fuck is it with a potato? So that's supposed to be anything?
So now you're trying to defend your own uselessness of not taking a decent photograph in the first place. Rob, you can't be that stupid. Seriously.
That's not my photo, dude. That's not my photo. That's his photo.
That is your photograph. Inverted.
Yeah, you're out of your mind. These guys are crazy, man.
Keep smiling.
He doesn't realize that the curve of the Earth should be in the way of the boat. He doesn't realize that.
It is in the way of the boat. That's why you only see the top of it until it goes away.
Rob Noxious. Rob, how many boats do you see in the image?
There's only one boat in the image.
Wrong. There's two. That's what we're trying to tell you, you dumbass. You don't even see the small one because you don't want to. You're trying to defend the wrong side of the argument. Hey, I see the big boat disappear. That's great.
There's no other boats.
What about the little one that should be disappeared?
There's no other boat in the image I posted. There's no other boat in the image I posted. I was there with my own eyes.
How do I